This video is being recorded at 6:46 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, August 1st. So it is the Asian session right now, and I just want to share one trade that I took last evening. This was on EURJPY. I was taking a sell, opened the position at 1:02 a.m. Pacific time. Took about 43 pips of stop loss. And I exited just under an hour later with 26 pips of loss, which was about 1.3% drawdown in this account. So let me show you how the EURJPY chart looks. In the daily time frame, we've been having consecutive bearishness for the last 4 days. So my idea was to take a sell yesterday and maybe target the support here at around 134.3. So this is what the 4-hour time frame looked like. I thought this candle, which I took the entry on, I thought it was going to break into the wick here made by the previous 4-hour candle. And I'll show you the 1-hour time frame. So yeah, I thought these, I was looking at this engulfing candle that engulfed the previous pin bar here and thought it was going to go down like this, but it actually didn't, and it retraced. So let me show you the 5-minute time frame for my exact entry. Yeah, so I saw it break the floor here at 135.38. If you drew counter trend lines, you'll see that it broke that one over here. The retracement stopped at around 840, and then it went into a range. So I was just watching it during the Tokyo session, and I was anticipating that maybe during the London session it would break down. So it did look like it was going, and then right when it got to the previous wick support here, it bounced and went all the way up. So I was actually looking at the market when it passed this previous high here at 135.54. So when it made this one breakthrough candle at 1:35 a.m., that's when I started looking for an exit opportunity. It retraced a bit. And I actually held this for maybe a couple minutes too long. I was looking for the second breakout, hoping it would maybe go form like a double top and go back down, but it didn't. Yeah, so it retraced all the way, broke past the previous high made in the Tokyo session during 8:15, and that was actually the high. So I stopped watching this chart at around maybe 1:30, and I went to bed. But this proved to be the high of the retracement, and then it went into a range for the rest of the London session. Looked like it was breaking down, but retraced again in the New York session. And then it only broke out recently, just now in the Tokyo session, maybe a couple hours ago. So yeah, I was looking to capitalize on the JPY strength. It's been quite strong the last couple weeks. Maybe it's been oversold and traders are covering their positions, but also the euro has been weak, so I was looking to capitalize on both of those trends. But looks like I was faked out, and I took this loss, and then it went down again and then broke out at around 5 p.m. just a couple hours earlier. So my thoughts on this pair, it was kind of volatile to trade. It's been in this stair-stepping trend, and yeah, unfortunately it's been kind of tough to try and capture the Swiss franc and JPY trends. Yeah, it could be I saw this breakout just a couple hours ago, but I was hesitant to take a trade because there was some support around here. So it could bounce and then go back up. So I'm not sure. I'm just staying away from this one right now. But let me talk a little bit about the trading performance as part of this challenge. So I'm been on a drawdown since a couple weeks ago, and now I have the account balance is at 202,900. So I could either quit trading right now and just wait a week. The 30 days of this challenge will be up on the 9th. And if I give up right now, I would be guaranteed a free attempt again. And I would just start over from 200,000 and get another 30 days to trade. But what I think I will do is I will put this 3,000 to use. Maybe I'll trade with a lower risk, maybe 0.5% or 1% on each trade. And even if I lose the full bet, I probably still have maybe 2 or 3 attempts in this account. So remember, I just have to stay above 200,000. It could even be 200,001 penny, and I would still get a free reattempt by the time this challenge expires on the 9th. I'm mostly going to be maybe try and be patient. I'm going to look for the best setups, even though I thought these recent attempts were good setups, but it's been a bit tough trying to trade the Swiss franc pairs. They're very volatile. I don't think it works for my strategy in the best way. Either I have to take a wider stop loss or just decrease leverage on that one. So unfortunately, the main trending pairs right now are Swiss franc pairs or minor pairs like EURJPY or pound JPY, something like that. So let's take a look at today's currency strength chart. You can see JPY has been strong, and all the other currencies are not moving so much or down just a little bit. Same thing yesterday, JPY was very strong, over a 90 pip gain. And the USD has been weak. And yeah, the Swiss franc is a little bit stable. It's stronger than compared to USD or pound, euro sometimes. But even that one's been dropping a little bit. Same thing here today. Swiss franc, it's not moving too much, has been down a little bit. Euro is volatile, and USD is being sold off a little bit. So I'll see which setups may come in the next couple days, or if I don't feel like trading, I may not just take an attempt, but most likely I will put the $3,000 to use and hopefully try not to drop below the 200,000 to avoid paying the fee again. But yeah, this is the progress as of August 1st. So just as a quick look at 2 other pairs, I may look for setups. USD Swiss franc, it looks like it is breaking the previous low on the daily chart, and it could go down further until maybe another 140 pips later. There's not much strong support until you get to the previous highs set back in November last year and September last year. To give you an idea what the 4-hour time frame looks like, it has been, you know, a little bit indecisive, but slowly breaking down in the last 4-hour candle. 1 hour, you can see here there is damage done on the 1-hour time frame by the sellers. It's broken through, but not a very clean breakthrough yet. And here is the volatility on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, I was looking earlier to see if it might get, you know, pushed back and then sold off again at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Looks like there was a battle between the buyers and the sellers, but the buyers broke through. and it could retrace all the way to the pre-breakout levels. So yeah, Swiss franc has been very tricky to trade these last couple days, or weeks even, and it's mainly the US dollar weakness that's been moving this pair. Same thing with USD JPY. From the daily chart, this pair has been going down as well. Right now it is at the previous high, so not sure if it will get supported here or go straight through until the previous low. 4-hour chart has been trending stably for the last several days. 1-hour chart just had a breakthrough earlier because JPY opened strong in the Asian session. But yeah, I'm seeing these wicks here, and I may not enter today. I may wait until the London session to see how this pair moves. And yeah, you can see on the 15-minute chart, a lot of shallow fake breakouts. Every time it breaks out, it retraces 80% or 90% of the way before figuring out that it wants to go lower again. So yeah, as I said, for my strategy, the current market isn't the best to try and make profits in. Maybe if you're a scalper, you could capitalize on some of these moves better. But as per my recent 4 trades, I've been mostly taking losses, and then the market goes in my direction some hours later. But yeah, that's okay. I'll just keep watching these markets, see how they unfold this week, and hopefully try and enter another position or two.